Hi, it's Adam. Welcome to the video. This is the third video in your 3-video series, and I hope you watched the first two. I like to think they were pretty good. The first one, we talked about helping more people and how you can help people get rid of pain, emotional pain, physical pain that you've never been able to help before. We went into some details. I even shared with you how I went to a clinic in Cleveland and had this really tough case in front of all these doctors, and the guy got better and his life changed, and it really did save his life. And then in the second video, I went a little more into marketing and how you can use these techniques and things that you learn and really expand your business, or if you're not in business, to really let yourself blossom and create something that's really extraordinary. Today, I want to move into something else that's really important, because most helpers, whether it be coaches or psychologists or psychiatrists or social workers, most really struggle to have the impact that you want to have, to help as many people as you want to help, to make as much money as you want to make, because the training and the support doesn't lend itself to that. Here's what I've learned, and it's really important. I've learned that there are 5 absolute musts to be successful. And of course, what is success? You get to determine that. But for most people, success is helping more people, having great results, making more money, and having a life balance that goes with that. So number 1 on the list, without question, is having the right education. And a lot of people, you're probably very educated in certain ways, but having the right education for you to get what you want is critical. Dr. Mike, for example, Dr. Mike is our chief medical consultant. Dr. Mike had an education. Dr. Mike was and is a doctor. But Dr. Mike's education wasn't good enough to help him help people get pain-free. As a matter of fact, it wasn't even good enough for him to help himself get pain-free. So not only was he in pain, not only was he on opioids, but he also wasn't having the success he wanted. He's a doctor, a great doctor, but doctors can't help people get pain-free because they're treating symptoms rather than getting rid of the cause. So Dr. Mike came and became a Zero Pain Now master, and then used that education to go out and help people get pain-free, the likes of which almost nobody on the planet can do. So number 1 is the right education for you to get the results you want. Number 2 are credentials. Now, you may have all kinds of credentials, but it's also about having the right credentials that will allow you to get the clients, the patients you want, so that you can really help them. So one of the really wonderful things for you about this Zero Pain Now Master Coach Practitioner training is there are 8 certifications that come with that. And these are real certifications that will allow you not only to market yourself, not only to talk about yourself, but you can link them. When you're a certified Zero Pain Now Master Coach Practitioner, you can link it to the Mayo Clinic. Because I have this piece of paper, I'm not holding a piece of paper, but if I did, it would look just like this in my hand. I have this piece of paper from the Mayo Clinic. And one of the lines I love to say is, from that write-up, using the Zero Pain Now method, all patients were pain-free in 28 days or less. So imagine you walk into that room, I'm a Zero Pain Now Master Coach Practitioner, and here's the Mayo Clinic's thing that says, write-up that says, I can help you, and it's worth paying me to help you. So education and credentials are really critical. Business plan. Business knowledge, business plan. I've seen thousands and known thousands of coaches. And to the best of my research, about 1%, 1 out of 100 makes a living. The reason is There are all kinds of courses out there. You've probably taken many of them. But they only give you some information. They don't give you the vital part on how to use that. Not just how to market it, but how to use it and how to run a business so that you have the success and you have the balance and you have the time off and all these other things. So when I teach you how to be a master, it really means master. And it means giving you the business knowledge and the marketing knowledge and the advertising, but how to. I even include all my speeches and my PowerPoints and all those things, because so often you probably have a lot of information, really good information, and you probably care a lot, you probably work really hard, but there's something missing. And it's one of these 5 things. So we know it's the right education, we know it's credentials, a business plan. You also need a proven process. A proven process that works no matter who's doing it. That's one of the beautiful things about this training is I hate to say it, and please don't tell anybody I've trained, but once you're trained, you can do this as well as I can, because the process works and it's proven to work and it's proven duplicatable so that you can step in, learn it, and go forward and have the success that you want. So education, credentials, business plan, proven process, and maybe the one thing that seems to be missing from almost all trainings is community. And community really isn't a strong enough word for me, because the word I use is family. When I accept somebody like you into my master training program, I'm accepting you, inviting you, and accepting you into my family. Yeah, that comes with a cell phone and 24-hour access to me, but it's much more than that. There's a connection that can be felt, because yes, we have this dream of helping 10 million people get pain-free. We need you to be successful to do that, but we're fighting this battle together. There are people suffering. You know them. They're your family, they're your friends, they're your clients. They're suffering pain. You know, study out of Johns Hopkins says 100 million Americans alone. That's just Americans all over the world. You know these people that are suffering and you want to help them, because you want to feel good about you helping them, and they're ready and they need it. So when you're in this community, when you're in this family, there's support for you. There's me, there's staff, there's other coaches to help you blast away any obstacles and to do whatever's necessary to help you find the success that you want, the special blend that's what you want. Whether it be getting raving fans, helping more people, making more money, not having to work as much, whatever it is that you really want, this family's here to support you in getting that. And something, up till this point, I can guarantee you wouldn't be watching that, something hasn't worked as well as you've wanted it to. There's something that you haven't been able to do, and it's one of these 5 things: the right education and credentials and business plan and proven process and sense of community. But there's something that's been missing, and I can help you. I absolutely promise I can help you get that. So in order to find out how, and your specific needs and your desires and your wants, and how we can make that happen for you, it starts with a phone call. So my hope, because this is the last in our video series, is that you will click the button right now and schedule a chat with me, so that we can connect and we can ask each other some questions, and we can find out really what it is you want, what your challenge is, what's the pain, what's been holding you back, and how with these 5 things we can create something really special so that you can have what you want, whatever it is, and feel good about yourself. So here's your opportunity. How many times before have you had an opportunity and maybe not acted on it, and you've ended up where you are? So If you don't schedule this call now, one thing's pretty sure, you're going to stay where you are. So take a moment. Click the button now. Schedule a call with me. How bad can that be, right? We'll spend some time together, and it's all aimed at helping you. And by the way, just for doing that, I'm going to give you a $397, something that I sell. I'm going to give it to you just for spending time with me on the phone. So click the link, schedule the call. The sooner you do, the sooner we can get together. And I want to thank you for watching these videos, and thank you for being part of this wonderful movement that we're making to stop the unnecessary suffering and get rid of people's pain. Click the button, and I will speak to you soon. Bye.